What's going on, guys? My name is VashTSB. Welcome back to Devil May Cry 4. This is Mission 11, the Ninth Circle. This is our final mission with Nero for a while, guys, and I'm pretty hyped about that shit, because I want to play Dante so bad. Alright, so, basically the entire point of this mission is we're just getting to the top of this thing, fighting a boss, and calling it even. So, yeah, let's do that. So, what's been up with me lately? Not a whole lot. Unfortunately, I hate to say this, but the Legend of Korra, selling point video is still in script limbo. Mostly because I really don't know what I want to have done with it yet. And what I mean when I say that is, I don't really know how humorous it's gonna be. If that makes sense? I mean, okay, I actually know exactly how funny I want it to be, but I can't. I'm still working on the jokes. Know what I'm saying, buddy? So yeah, it's gonna take a while. Unfortunately, it's not gonna take a while. Fuck, the video could be out by the end of this weekend, but still. Yeah. So, I'm probably gonna have to sit down after a while and really just sort of, you know, really just sort of have to go ham on some script writing there. But outside of that, there has been some relatively extraneous information that I've been reading pretty recently about some metal bands that I listen to. So for those of you who don't know, even though I've always been a big fan of you know, EDM and things like that, I'm also a big metal fan. And when I say that, I mean I'm a huge fan of death metal bands in Europe. And two of the ones that I'm a huge fan of are Solution 45 and Disharmonia Mundi, respectively. And on the front of Solution 45, I have no fucking idea what is going on with that fucking album. So, for those of you who don't know, which I'm going to assume is a lot of you, Solution 45 is a melodic death metal band in Sweden, who is frontmanned by one of my favorite vocalists in this scene, Christian Alvestam. I really enjoy him. I think he's really great. But he is... how do I put this without sounding like a douchebag? I really have no fucking idea what's going on with them at this point in time. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. Because... okay, so their last album for Aeons Past came out sometime back in... fuck, when was that? That was 2011, I believe? And we're currently in the ass end of 2014. And the album was officially announced, I think, back in 2012. Now, for those of you who don't really, and I have some knowledge of what goes into making an album. Some, not a whole lot, really only on the production end of things, but still. There's been an absurd amount of time between these releases, and I can't really begin to fathom why. I don't know why I keep missing that. But yeah, there was just a huge time gap in between the releases. So well, that was really bad. Fuck. Whatever, I don't care. I can explain this in a second. Do I care? Stupid question. Of course I do. I'm actually very upset right now. But, oh, come on. That's soft. There we go. What was I going to talk about? I actually completely forgot. Oh, come on! Game! You piece of shit! Come on, game. Ah, oh, fuck you! Oh, come on. I'm trying to miss this. You're kidding me. Ah. Sometimes lock-on does not work how I need it to in this game. Especially in this fucking mission. Anybody's guess as to why. I don't care if I'm disconnected from the main PC. Do I look like I care? Not excessively. Okay. So, what was I on about? Jesus fucking Nero, get up there. Fuck. Anyway. So. Just gonna sort of speed run this really quick. Nope, not doing it. Apparently not. Wait, maybe. Yes, nice. Ah, what was I fucking on about? That whole fucking fight just threw me off. I actually fucking lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Basically, the whole point is that the album has been delayed around 3 times now. I mean, initially the album was due to come out sometime in 2013. Like, ass end of 2013. Obviously, since I'm talking about it in November of 2014, that is not the case. It was also supposed to come out sometime in the mythical year of 2014. Like, midway through 2014. That hasn't happened either. It's also supposed to come out winter of 2014. To my knowledge, that's not fucking happening. Like, at all. And now, in the description of one of their production diaries, because they're doing those again for whatever fucking... Actually, I don't mind those. But now it's not supposed to come out until sometime in fucking 2015. So, in layman's terms, everything is just a giant alligator fuckhouse, if ever there were one. Jesus, I cannot. There we go. Yeah, just a giant mess is what it is. So yeah, that's actually sort of where I'm at right now. Sort of upset, but not really. And I honestly have no real idea what is going on with it, because they're not giving us any real details. They've just been like popping their heads up every now and again, being like, oh hey, this album. Also, they announced it was going to be a fucking double album, which I was actually pretty hyped for, but I knew it meant even longer delays in development. And I was right. Like, mad right. So, hopefully the album is good. It has no real reason not to be, but anything can happen between then and now. So, and again, they just said 2015. 2015. We have not had a set date for we've only been given quarters. And the fact that they're getting even wider and wider with their announcement time worries me excessively. So when they say 2015, they could be like, hey kids, holiday 2015. At best. So that scares the shit out of me. But I mean, it's super frustrating because another band I listen to a lot is Disharmonia Mundi. They're actually the reason I got into, you know, death metal in general. They're really good, but, the similar scenario is Solution 45. I have no fucking idea when their new album is going to come out. Just like with Solution 45, the album has been delayed a lot. Like, how hard has it been delayed? I think it was supposed to come out sometime back in 2012. I might be wrong on that. In fact, I'm positive I am. But, actually, no, I think that's a lie. I think it was due to come out sometime in 2020. Supposed to come out sometime in 2013, late 2013. But now, oh, fuck, I hate this fight. Haven't even landed a blow on this kid yet. Okay, there we go. Mostly this fight is just bustering him. It's pretty easy. It's just really fucking annoying, incidentally, because, you know, he's not designed well, if I'm honest. But, anyway, as I was saying. Or rather, he was not designed with Nero's limitations in mind. I feel like the Sanctus fight was built around a time when Nero probably had switchable styles. Or at least had access to Darkslayer. That's my thought on it. It seems like he was seriously meant to be kept up with via trick up instead of the grab maneuver. Because this shit is just bad, if I'm honest. Like, the grabbing effect is super shithouse. Yeah. He seems like he was meant for a teleportation move instead of a grab. Because now, all these things do is just obstruct your vision, and that is super frustrating. Ah, fuck, I didn't want that. Whatever. He doesn't even flinch if it's not a charge shot level 3, which is really fucking annoying. Ah! Anyway. What else was I on about, incidentally? Oh yeah, Disharmonia Mundi. Yeah, it's just, you know, and I get it. You know, Disharmonia Mundi is basically just one guy doing everything, and his friend is just doing harsh vocals. So for those of you who don't know, which is I'm going to assume is everybody who's listening to this fucking right now, Disharmonia Mundi is basically two people. It's Claudio Revanale and Ettore Rigotti, two Italian fucking, I completely forgot. Two Italian musicians. One of them, Claudio Ravinale, does harsh vocals for the band, and Ettore does everything else. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Like, lyrics, construction, production, drums, guitars, bass, synth, clean vocals, all that shit. So, the fact that they're taking several years to get out, they're, let's see, Nebularium, Degeneration, Mind Tricks, and, or what was it called? Not Perdition Haze. Shit, I forgot what their fourth album was called. Their fifth artist album, basically, is what it is. And I get it, I really do. But it's just super frustrating because neither band are being particularly forward about what's going on. So a lot of this is just a huge-ass guessing game. And that's really frustrating, so yeah, I just figured I would bitch about it for a while. Now, what else has been pissing me off in metal? Oh yeah, so Christian Alvestam has a pet project that he's been working on, and I don't remember its name, but it sounds really good. I heard the music trailer for it a while ago, and I was very thoroughly impressed with it to the point where I wanted to purchase it, but I couldn't. The reason for this is that instead of releasing, and it's 4 fucking songs. It's basically a 4-song EP that could have been released, you know, on fucking any digital distribution website, be it Amazon, be it fucking iTunes, be it anything, you know, Google Music. I don't give a shit. I would have paid for it. But they've made it exclusively available as a CD that needs to be shipped and all this shit. It's a Digipack only release. And I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. That is one of the shittiest decisions I have heard in a long time. Because, and like, okay, I don't know what it is. The mission's over, by the way, good job. A lot of metal bands really don't understand releases, for whatever reason. And I don't know if this is on a production level. I'm assuming this is because of their labels. the labels they're on, like Nuclear Blast and shit like that, they don't know what they're doing. Humbly, I'm just gonna say that right up front, because, basically, what I'm trying to say is that hardly anybody is going to purchase this fucking 4-song EP. Because the Digipack, quite frankly, is overpriced. Because it has to be. It's a fucking CD release. It's 4 songs, CD release, and that... So you're having to pay for the physical copy itself, which is inherently more expensive than just buying FLAC files off of a website. And then, you also have to pay for shipping costs, and that shit ain't fucking cheap. You're importing it from Sweden, I believe. So, yeah, it's just a clusterfuck, and I don't know what's been going on, but another band I listened to, sort of, by the name of The Unguided, they had a stupid fucking decision that they almost went through with their second album release. I don't remember what their second album is called. Honestly, I wasn't that big of a fan of it, but I bought it all the same. And what they wanted to do is they wanted to release it on the... either Swedish or Finnish... Or basically, they wanted to release it on the European iTunes first, which makes sense. And then they wanted to release it on the North American iTunes a full month later. A full month. Now, I don't know if any of you know how piracy works. I'm going to... You're on the internet. I'm going to assume you know what piracy is. Nobody would have bought that in the States. Nobody. Nobody. You want to know how I know nobody would have bought that shit? Soilwork. Soilwork comes out with, their 8th or 9th album. It was a double album, incidentally, by the name of The Living Infinite. It was fucking awesome. I really enjoyed listening to it.
I don't know. I'd wager this kid still got some life in him.
That's Dante. We're gonna be playing this him soon. I can't fucking wait. I'm so hyped. You think I'm hype? You haven't seen hype yet, kid. I don't know why I'm pausing to watch. You can fucking go watch the cutscenes on the internet. I'll actually put a link to the fucking cutscene movie in the description, because I'm a nice guy like that. But yeah, you know, so Living Infinite comes out, and there was a 5-hour release delay between an Asian release and the North American release. So, an Asian country got it 5 hours early on their digital distribution site.
What a punk.
People in the United States were downloading that within an hour of its release. Illegally. Through the Pirate Bay. That's 5 hours. And you're expecting to see returns on an album. The Unguided was expecting to see North American purchases a month later. I mean, some shit is just too... Obviously, they didn't go through with it. And thank fuck for that. But the fact that they even thought about it... No. Just dumb. Dumb. Mad stupid. Almost full-blown fucking retarded. So, yeah. That's my bitching about melodic death metal done for an episode. I actually have not been paying attention to this cutscene. Where are we at? Oh yeah, this is... Okay. So we're almost at the end of this mission. How long have I been recording for? 20 minutes. Jesus.
I swear it. I swear I'm gonna get us out of here. Together, Kitty!
I actually completely forgot this cutscene was in the game. Huh. How about that? How boot that? So this is basically... I think this is about a solid 30 minutes of cutscenes Maybe. I'm not sure. Between us playing Nero and us playing Dante, so, yeah. Because we got the cutscenes at the end of this mission, and that is my controller vibrating on my desk. I'm not sorry, enjoy that. We got the cutscenes at the end of this mission, and then we got the cutscenes at the beginning of mission 12. And there's a lot of exposition that goes on here. Loads of it. I don't know why I keep doing that. Fuck it. Just gonna put that there for now.
Check it out. It's got wings.
The design shows terrible taste.
Hey, where's that thing going? It's not complete yet, is it?
It is in his heart to save the world from chaos. He will begin by driving it out.
Now he has what he needs. Yamato.
Sparta used it to seal the Hellgate from the demon world. The sword is the key to opening the Hellgate. The real Hellgate that lies dormant beneath this city.
I really have nothing else left to say.
The human world from the demon world.
I think you, the son of the Dark Knight Sparta,
That boy is
are the
bleeding.
only one who can stop the savior now. Dante.
Have fun.
Looks like you've got a rep to live up to.
Looks that way.
Please, honor one last request. Save them. Kyrie and Nero.
So yes, basically, this is the longest exposition dump in the entire game. The distance between the end of Mission 11 and the beginning of Mission 12, I believe. And a lot of ground is covered story-wise here.
I'll do it. I wouldn't want to deny anyone their dying request.
I'll sweep the city and evacuate the people.
Hey, is this your way of ditching?
So
and
if-
this
You want
mess
to
up?
switch?
If you want evidence that this game is fucking incomplete, this is all you need.
Let's stick to that.
Because we're about to enter the infamous backtracking sequence, which is pretty hardcore, incidentally. What was my final mission rank? I probably still got a fucking S, even though I fucked up bad on the Sanctus fight. What did I get? Clear time. S, S, B... What did I get? S rank, of course. Alright, guys. This is the end of our Nero segment, everybody. I'm gonna take a quick break, come back, record some Dante, and hopefully have something a bit more productive to talk about. My name has been Vash TSP, and I'll see you guys soon. That was fucking harsh. God, fucking Sanctus is such a bad fucking fight. I honestly don't even know why he's in the fucking game. Should probably talk about that next.